All right, so here's how I got started in the production game. I was fresh out of college. It was really a few months out of college. It was 2007. I had joined the production team, big mega church here in Charlotte, and they had a home-based church down in Atlanta, and it was a transition period for us because we were about to move into a new facility. So they wanted to have staff members or production staff members, and my my choice was I want to run monitors. I want to run the stage. I want to be stage hands. I want to learn the whole gambit of how to be the man that runs the stage. So they was like, all right, great, that's cool. What we're gonna do is we're gonna send you down to Atlanta and let you mix for them and see what they think about you. This was after a phone interview, and they really got to just round robin, just throw questions at me, and they liked my personality. They said I seemed like a level-headed person, so it would be a good fit for me to run monitors because that's kind of a hot seat. And so I'm down in Atlanta. I'm mixing on for the first time for me because it was like the largest board I'd ever mixed on. It was Midas. It was either a Heritage or a Legend. So it was like the 48 channel, maybe it was 56 channel at the time. This is what they were running. So it's an analog board, and it just looking at it, it looked very intimidating. So and this is how I got to meet one of my good friends and mentors now, Otis Woods. Great guy. He's out touring with God knows whoever. He's a great engineer. But he was like, yeah, I'm just gonna let you drive it. He just showed me what wedges control what, or what faders control what wedges, and the whole layout of here's your drums, here's your keys, it's all labeled, this and that and the other. Because at that time they was running cue sheets, so they weren't even running like the digital stuff that you see now, where you could just have the scribble scripts all on the board and easy to find console and stuff. They had like cue sheets of how they would set the board before each service, and then if they had a changeover, they would have to reset the board according to the cue sheet. It was a totally different world than what I was used to, because the largest thing I had mixed on prior to that was an Allen Heath, I want to say 24 channel board. So this was like double the size of that, with more knobs, more faders. So it was it was pretty funny for me because I'm on the inside like geeking out, because I'm number one, I'm on stage in this 10,000 seat sanctuary for both services. So they had a 7:30 at the time, and they were running a 7:30 and a 10:30 service. So I'm geeking out because I was like, oh my God, this is it. This is my opportunity, and I don't want to F this up. And then praise and worship leader comes out. At the time, he is Darwin Hobbs. Oh my God, I have all his albums. Now I'm mixing monitors for him. So it took everything in me to not freak out, because I'm like, okay, I'm in a situation that didn't know I was getting myself into as far as such a hot seat. And the whole time, I guess he saw it was a new guy on it, and he wanted to mess around with me just to see where my chops were or whatever. He's taking his mic away from his mouth and sticking his mic in the monitor wedge. And it's like, and then looking around like to see if it was going to feed back. And it was funny because the whole time I'm focused on him and focused on what he's doing and reacting to whatever the situation was presenting itself. So I overcome that pretty well. And then now the big guy comes up, the bishop comes up to speak, and Otis reached over to me and said, all right, now listen, so this guy he's going to be very, you got to read his body language. So if he's uncomfortable, he's going to stand behind the podium and just rock side to side, and just rock side to side until you get his monitors right. And he's not gonna tell you what he needs. He's just gonna rock side to side. So once he's good, you'll see him step to one side or the other, and he'll just lean on the podium and start teaching or whatever and start preaching. So he comes out, and Otis was like, okay, I'm gonna give you 30 seconds to get it right, or and I'm gonna have to step in if not. So I'm like, I don't want to lose control of this console because I've been running it so far throughout the service. Let me do it. So Bishop gets up, he does his motion, rocks side to side. I think he may have rocked 4 times. Walked over to the side and leaned. I was like, yes! Couldn't do the little fist pump then. I was just like, gave Otis the head nod and the smile. He gave me the data boy pat on the back. And it was like that tiger blood started boiling in you at that point, because I was just like hype. Like, okay, I can do this production thing. So that's how I got started.